Disclaimer. This is a completely fictional podcast. So, if you're offended, grow up.
This all happened. Wonder how many times I can say that you garbage. Give the rhythm of the night.
Welcome. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
To the Dabs and Blabs podcast.
Yeah.
I am your quarterback in this 40-yard dash, Matthew.
A story upcoming.
Yep. To my left, I got Joe.
Hey, what's up?
To my left,
Yeah, you did.
to my left again, I got Brandon.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we moved some seats around.
He is left-handed though.
I'm not sure that works the same,
Oh, and last,
but certainly least.
sir,
Cameron.
the
Fourth.
Call me Ron.
We're
No,
we're
absolutely not. We have too many Rons
You know what?
already.
I'm just going to kill this off real quick. Just like Matthew's
go ahead,
failed
kill me.
attempt at the word Esh.
Kill me off, yes.
You're also not going to be named Ron. It's still Cameron.
Kill me off.
well, ladies and gentlemen,
That's not for another few seasons.
you could do a lot of things with your time, but you're tuned in here, and we're gonna tell you we're Dabs and Blabs. Two things we do best: we take dabs, and then we blab about whatever comes into our pretty little heads.
I like that.
Yeah, and then so we don't like to waste anybody's time, hold the people hostage, don't lick nothing, touch nothing, bite nothing.
Did you say lick nothing?
It doesn't matter. We're gonna get right to the point. We're gonna go to this week's strain review from Brandon, from Leafly. Not a sponsor, should be.
Could be.
We might just make our own. Who knows? White label it. What do you think?
Stay tuned.
Brandon.
So this week we have Strawberry Banana, also known as Strawnana for short, is an indica, a marijuana strain developed by DNA Genetics in collaboration with Sirius Seeds, a genetic cross of Crockett's Banana Kush and the strawberry phenotype of bubblegum. Strawberry Banana inherited its sweet, fruity flavor, hence the name. Known for its heavy resin production and high THC content, Strawberry Banana produces happy, peaceful effects that sharpen creativity and sensory awareness.
All right. To disprove that real quick, what was it called? What was the strain?
Strawberry Banana, or Strawnana.
Strawberry banana. Just say it. Not every word need to be shortened.
All right, and then we move into our review from JT this week.
Okay, JT.
Besides my son, this is the greatest thing on planet Earth. I have severe musculoskeletal damage, including a broken back, neck, and torn rotator cuff. I also suffer from severe anxiety and PTSD from combat. I've taken sleeping pills and pain pills in such high doses and for so long that it would alarm you. I no longer take any prescription pain medication.
Good.
Down from 300 oxycodone a month.
Jesus.
Muscle relaxers, sleeping pills, nothing. Strawberry Banana is just a couple of hits. In just a couple of hits, not only replaces all of those medications, it is infinitely more effective. It's a magical, euphoric, relaxing, pain-relieving strain that to me is everything good about cannabis for medical use. It's an answer to prayer.
Well, a couple things, because there's a lot to unpack in JT's review there. One, thanks to all the troops. Shout out for their service.
Absolutely.
There's a lot to unpack as well with the whole prescription epidemic. I believe that touches a lot of people, no matter what class you're in. But yeah, I don't know. Hope he's doing good, and that's more of the reason why we need to federally legalize it so that more research can be done.
Positively.
So thanks a lot, JT.
Thank you, JT. Is
Matthew.
anyone else going to contribute to this podcast?
Justin Tucker?
Trying not to sneeze.
Justin Tucker, the kicker.
Maybe. So we all took a hit of this strain. What was it again? Strawberry what?
Strawberry Banana.
Strawberry banana. Now, I have to say, personally, I'll go first.
Okay.
I coughed my fucking head off. The electronic nail is amazing, so shout out to Corey from the
Pizza Kitchen.
no, he's part of the Nova Scotia
Oh, yeah.
Transportation
He's at the transportation company now.
LLC, INC. What,
Oh, good for him.
I can't remember.
Oh, wow.
So I loved it. I thought it had really good flavor. The electronic nail is amazing.
Yeah, big fan.
I mean, just not having to go and
No butane, no torch.
yeah. I mean, it's just it's like a higher life of luxury. So we're gonna start exploring more of these products.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
I'm definitely liking what this strain's doing to me. How about you, Cameron?
I'm popping all my bones.
I'm so surprised he replied right then because I could have sworn he was not paying attention.
No, I was listening.
No, I know you were. You
I've
answered
been
on
listening
time.
this whole fucking time, buddy.
That's a first.
Yeah, mark that down. That'll end shortly, I'm sure, as Matthew lights the.
I've just been making noises over here, man.
Yeah, luckily the blunt didn't get lit until after my review, so I don't have to worry about that this time.
Yeah, I've been
I'm
working.
sorry for the viewers that hated the sound of the vape.
I just wanted to say that Matthew is taking the liberty of lighting the blunt that Joe rolled. I believe that there are stoner customs and laws about that, but you know what?
Rollers' rights, if you would.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoa.
Citing the landmark decision of rollers' rights. Yes.
mean,
Is that a real thing?
Yes,
that is a real thing.
The Stoner Supreme Court ruled on that 420 years ago. Every time you mention it,
I think this is completely made up.
No.
I don't know, Matthew.
No,
20 years
rollers'
ago, that sounds about
rollers'
right.
rights are definitely a thing.
That's been established. I mean, that is a
130
cross.
years
Is there
ago.
is there any more underlying rules that we should know about? Do we go
Ooh,
clockwise?
I would say
Counterclockwise?
I would raise.
Pass
The,
it to the left so I can smoke all night.
that's what I'm saying. I would raise the argument. Do you pass it to the left or to
It's
the right?
technically puff puff pass.
Because as the great group Musical Youth told us, you pass the Dutchie on the left-hand side.
Puff puff pass. Puff.
Well, yeah, but what direction, Cameron? Do you go left or do you go right?
You always go left because it's counterclockwise.
Now,
But
see, I'm-
it's kind of
that's
hard.
clockwise,
It's
though.
hard because you won't be able to give
Left
it.
is clockwise, Cameron. Clocks move
Is it?
No,
this
I-
way.
I
You
said
said
that.
counter.
So you're moving right? I'm not sure what's
It's
going
like the Coriolis effect.
Left.
Oh, do clocks go backwards in the southern hemisphere?
I think so.
Do the toilets flush backwards?
That's why they're called typhoons.
Guys, I'm all for jokes, but come on. You bring it back Matthew's statement of Australia's toilets flush the opposite way.
They do.
That is not true.
It is true.
It is not true.
They absolutely do.
Okay. Well, physics and science disagrees with that, so
No, it does
No,
not.
physics and science supports that. That's the whole
Yeah.
Coriolis effect,
I don't care for this Coriolis effect.
the clitorius effect.
No,
Oh,
that's
that's
not
even
it.
better.
That.
That's not it.
I don't like that.
You don't like clits?
No.
You don't like the word?
When you go down on girls in Australia, Cameron, you have to go counterclockwise.
That's not true.
Wow.
Oh, Jesus.
That was good.
I just horned Matthew.
Wow.
Matthew-
That was perfect timing.
That was a genuine audition for Brandon to have access to the soundboard.
I don't think we should have put him that close to the
That was
board.
pretty good.
was
Hey,
pretty
this was
good.
your idea.
I was just trying to ring
Be able to-
Cameron in.
You
That was
by,
awesome.
by literally reining him in. You told me. You said I need to sit next to Cameron so that if he goes off on a tangent, I can hit him.
Yeah, he's within kicking distance. So
Yeah,
I
and then
could
you
just-
moved Cameron to the other
Yeah,
couch.
and then you moved me.
Well, I didn't want him to be that close to me.
Oh, you didn't want to catch
Thanks.
Cameron?
That is kind of fun.
Don't want to
Well,
catch Cameron.
well,
It's
one thing I
very,
would-
very upsetting.
One thing I would like to point out, it's kind of obvious by this point in the podcast, though, it is the original core four. We've had a couple guests the last few weeks, so it's nice to have the boys are back in town kind of feel.
Boys are back in town.
Boys back in town.
Boys are back in town.
All right, calm down there, Thin Lizzy.
So Cameron never ever told us his answer of how he liked the strain, did he?
I tricked him by asking him a different question.
He was
I
cracking his
popping
bones.
My bones and shit.
Like he had multiple combat injuries and musculoskeletal damage, which I read perfectly fine the first time.
Too soon, Brandon. We just are getting to know JT and his review, and you're going to do that to him.
JT.
Is it bad
Oh, yeah.
to crack your knuckles?
Well, no, I've heard arguments for both.
Yeah, I have too.
I
It doesn't
feel- I
increase
feel
chances
no
of arthritis.
pain
I can tell you that.
currently,
Jerking
so
off does,
I
though.
feel good.
Apparently, jerking off makes you go blind.
Apparently, Cameron just gave us his review, and we all missed it.
Good for us.
I know. All right.
Me and Joe were side podcasting instead of me and Cameron because now,
No.
see, you put me over here next to Joe. This is dangerous.
This
I
is
was
gonna be
giving you
great.
guys all.
It makes
eye
the nuclear
contact.
option a lot easier.
I'm literally going to have to redesign this whole studio again. Not a doubt in my mind.
Now I'm a believer.
That's exactly what I was thinking of.
The Monkees, fantastic.
Oh, I
band.
love the Monkees.
Yeah,
Fucking rip off of the Liverpool lads.
No, Last Train to Clarksville. Hey, so how did you like it?
Oh, I'm good. What was the
Strawberry
trade?
banana.
No, I knew. I remember that. I already asked him. I don't know. I'm feeling pretty high. It's a heavier high, so more mellow.
Was it indica? Or was it a hybrid? Is everything a fucking hybrid now?
Pretty
indica.
This weed is tickling my nose. It's weird.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
But it's the leaflet review says
Fictional
the strain is known for produces happy, peaceful effects that sharpen creativity and sensory awareness.
I would say that the peaceful effect, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty at peace right now.
Kind of slowed down.
I'm in my zen. Everything's
I
zen.
don't know that it made me any more creative than I would have been anyway.
Brandon's in the bush again.
Which one, George or George W?
Gavin Rossdale.
Oh man, Mike Woods is gonna be so upset that I did not get the Bush reference.
I'm trying not to sneeze.
Dude, if you sneeze on a podcast, that'll be killer.
Headband Mike.
no.
Good thing that's your microphone.
Headband Mike
I'll
has
just fucking
a big
smack
hate
it.
boner for Bush
I
because
don't wanna do
he's
that.
jealous of Gavin Rossdale getting to marry Gwen Stefani.
Well, I would just say that he doesn't want to come back down to this cloud. You know what I mean? Which also,
Taking him all
too,
this time to find out what he's needed.
yeah, everything's in. Whatever. Sometimes you feel like a machine head, Matthew.
It's better than the rest.
I know. And then you go to the
You're red.
airport with a fucking suitcase full of razor blades and you don't know where it went wrong.
What?
What the?
All right.
fuck? Why would you do that?
Never mind.
I think it's a
You'll
joke.
get it when you're older.
It's a joke, Cameron.
No, but
Do you know what we do on this podcast?
Smoke weed.
Yeah, but I thought we also too we provided
blab?
somewhat of a It's comedic blabbing.
I think we're only funny to ourselves.
I disagree. I make a lot of people laugh.
And our audience would disagree as well. Also, by the way, I brought up our the fruity comment I made a couple weeks ago to Lucas.
Yeah.
He laughed his ass off when I told him.
But still didn't listen to the podcast.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Brandon. That was our end. That was how we were going to get him to listen.
But some listeners are listening right now, and we want to just take this time out and say thank you.
Yeah.
Obrigado, gracias, whatever language we are currently coming to you in.
Donka Shane,
definitely come.
Da. Yeah.
From
did you just answer me in
Russian.
Yeah. I said Donka Shane.
words.
Which is German. And then I
guess
said,
kind of.
What did you say,
This
Cameron?
isn't. This is not English. I don't know.
Don't make me kick you.
I don't know English.
I'm just saying, Matthew was very, very adamant that we made a rotation, had a seat change. So I can't wait for Cameron to inevitably run into that brick wall where Matthew just.
Well, I was in the corner over there, and that couch kind of hurt my butt a little bit, so I moved over to this couch.
I think
'Cause
this couch is pretty
Brandon's-
nice. I mean, that is probably the best couch that you're on
Brandon's,
now. But,
Brandon's got a smaller butt
That
than
is
I do.
probably the best couch because my back is kind of starting. to hurt.
I mean, my everything is sore from the combine.
Oh, yeah, let's get into that. Why hold him hostage on that? Let's talk about your combine.
fucking face.
So apparently we sent Brandon out to the NFL Combine to try out.
So Brandon's a big fan of fantasy football and mock drafts and things like that.
Yeah. So basically, the nitty gritty of it is a bunch of guys from our fantasy football league got together at a local high school to do a mock NFL combine.
South Halifax High School, shout out.
So we were doing that, and we're doing our 40-yard dash, and I was on my second attempt, and
How many guys were there?
there was 7 of the 8 of us there.
And did you guys bring a stopwatch and such?
No, which is actually good for your benefit because that's how we got the video that I showed you, because that video was our stopwatch.
I swear to God, as long as I'm on this podcast, I will always try to get that video out to the listeners and the supporters because I believe that they would appreciate it as much as I did. Brandon did make the fatal mistake of sending it to me, and now it's saved.
It's going to be a huge hit. We'll TikTok.
Oh, I mean, it's fine.
telling you.
I posted on my Instagram account, which is private, so no one will find me.
You got all kinds of stuff in that. You got fails. You got you're too old for this. Which, by the way, that is the first joke of age calling Brandon old that we've ever had. He usually makes fun of me for being old. So
I mean, I am old. I got an old man's body.
yeah, I know that's weird.
But yeah, basically, I was running my 40 time for my second attempt, and I have not run that fast in a long time. And I was at that point. If you ever seen the highlight from a couple seasons ago of Daniel Jones, like, has a breakaway run downfield, and he's just running super fast, and all of a sudden he just stumbles over his own feet. That was me, and I wiped the fuck out and got a nice little turf burn on my left elbow.
I would like to assure the listeners that Brandon is in no way in anywhere close running as fast as Daniel.
Oh no, yeah, Daniel Jones was definitely running
That
way
was-
faster than me because his 40 time is like,
That was a lofty comparison.
yeah. I was just making a comparison to the play that would be familiar and
I get what
recognizable to
you're
people.
saying. Because sometimes you just run as fast, like even faster than you think you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. So what was your final 40 time?
For that one, 5:99.
So sub 6 second. Do you believe that, Matthew?
Seriously?
With falling over the finish line, yes.
Brandon from the Pizza Kitchen. I don't even know. I mean, cause like, what's the record? The record was
4:19 or
Is that
something.
John
like that?
Ross that did
Yeah,
that?
or 4:16. But yeah, it was like just over 4 seconds, and I was just under 6.
Is that really that fast?
You're covering 40 yards in 4 seconds. That's
Yeah, 4 seconds. No, yeah.
That's
4
hauling ass.
seconds, but
So only 2 more seconds
like
is what he ran. Is what he claims.
yeah.
There is no proof. I know there's a video that I now possess.
I mean, I would
of him
believe it.
eating shit crossing the finish line, which again I cannot.
I mean-
share that with the listeners.
I mean, that's just a partial clip that Ben screen recorded of a whole video, though. Ben could send us the whole video, and basically what they did
Oh,
is they
Ben,
used,
Ben, send me that. I swear to God, I will make it up
Ben,
to you.
please.
Send that to me.
but basically what they did is they used like you can scrub videos on like frame by frame on an iPhone.
Right.
So what they did is they went to the frame by frame breakdown, and so what we did is we would start recording, and then we point the camera downfield at the 50-yard line where we were starting at, and they say okay, whenever you're ready to go, and then as soon as you take off, or as soon as you make your first motion, technically, that's when, so that frame would be our start time, and then as soon as like the first part of your body crosses the 10-yard line, that's our stop time, and so we would just do the math on
So
that.
you only ran 10 yards.
No. I ran from the 50 to the 10. That's still 40 yards.
Okay. I thought you were saying like we ran 10 yards as fast as we could and then just multiplied it.
No.
Like,
Who
you
was the
can't math
fastest
problem.
out of all your friends?
That would have been our guy, Poe, I think ran the fastest time at a 5:1 on his first attempt.
Are you fucking kidding?
Okay.
You slow bastards.
Really?
Well, yeah.
I mean,
I
all
will-
of us are pretty out of shape. None of us have played sports since at least high school. In my case, much longer.
Matthew, on the other hand, runs all the
do.
time on his deliveries.
Oh yeah,
You run?
I'm just a businessman.
He runs
gotta visit
to the car.
clients.
That's kind of crazy.
It's
I
cool.
gotta stop by the city council. I gotta talk to the mayor. I got tons of shit to do.
Busy guy, man. He's always going.
I bet you I could run the 40 and 4.6 easy, 4.8 with my hands behind my back.
Okay, well, there's 2 events that we're gonna set up for you guys, and so Mark, go ahead and get to work on that. Start by getting us a stopwatch because I don't want to break down video to figure out the
Halifax
time.
Mayor Listening to the podcast.
What?
I mean, we could just use a stopwatch on our phones. We just
Why are you sitting in the corner like you're Gollum or something?
I don't know what. Yeah, Cameron, what did you just say?
Yeah, why are you whispering?
I said, is the Halifax mayor listening to the podcast?
Absolutely. He
Why-
loves me.
Why wouldn't they?
Well, it just makes me so proud.
I know, right?
That we're a widespread audience. We got a
I mean,
large
yeah,
demographic that
they-
we.
yeah, everybody.
Dabs and Blabs has
I
political
really
influence now.
appreciate you.
We do.
Hey, but you know what? Great power comes great responsibility, and all of us know that. So
I promise to only wield this power for evil.
It's fictional discourse and it's
Just
hearsay
like
anyway.
real politicians.
Hearsay.
yeah.
Hearsay.
hearsay. Yeah.
This is
Hearsay.
hearsay.
Okay, I get what you're getting at now. Matthew, you want to talk about the Depp v. Heard civil case?
Oh, entertainment news.
Had you heard about the dep that he's in?
It sounds like both of them were pieces of shit.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was telling Cameron earlier. It sounds like it was a very toxic and mutually abusive relationship, but I don't think either of them should lose their careers over it. But the fact that Johnny Depp is and Amber Heard isn't is what is particularly stinging for a lot of fans.
Oh, look.
Well, the thing is that Johnny Depp is actually rehired as Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, well, because it's
No, because they actually asked him in the trial if he would take the role back if Disney offered, and he said no.
I don't know, man. Disney's
He's
got
not
deep
coming back.
pockets.
Hearsay.
Can you
No,
imagine?
I mean, I think
Oh.
I think specifically what Heard's lawyers asked him was something like half $500 million in like 500 alpacas or some bullshit.
Whoa, nice.
What?
I didn't know you could do that. Could you throw into
Well, I mean, you could throw in property. You could throw in
Give
property
me
and
fucking
assets.
cattle.
Joe? I need you to go to the store, get me some combos, and throw in some bunnies.
It's some bunnies. How many bunnies?
7.
7?
So they're
That's-
all out
that's a
of
good
bunnies, but they do got 3 geese if we want them.
Oh, sure. Sign me up.
Cool. Yeah, combos and 3.
No geese, but I do want a duck.
I did. Okay, well, fun story there. On spring break, me and a buddy of mine bought a live duck from a farm over here in Halifax.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we named it Templeton. Yeah, just a little yellow duck. We kept him in like an aquarium. It's well taken care of. It was actually in a car wreck on the way home from the party because we got him on like a Friday afternoon.
Timberland?
This just got serious. Well, what?
No, hold on. This is great. Yeah, it was Templeton. Thank you for
Great.
listening.
Car wreck.
Really?
That's traumatizing.
Let me get to the end of the story before we just go off the deep end here. So my buddy leaving the party. It was a weekend party at another buddy's cabin. My buddy was bringing Templeton home, and he rolled his truck on the way home. Templeton did not even receive a scratch.
Oh, nice.
So he was standing there on the side of the road. He's probably about 6'5", and he's holding a little baby duck. And he had to explain that to the cops.
That sounds like a Banksy painting.
Well, I mean, if it's not, it should be.
We'll make it. We'll make it for us.
Well, I'm not saying I'm not Banksy.
Usually nobody wants it after this.
You're all Banksy on our blessed day.
That's right. We're all Banksy.
But anyways, speaking of domesticated birds, shout out to Chef Brie and her chickens.
Oh, she got chickens?
Yeah, her mom, I guess, is raising chickens now.
All right.
Shit, yeah, tell her I want some eggs.
I asked her if she was going to start bringing in eggs to work, and she said no.
Wow, that's
I
rude.
know, terrible.
Why did you?
Why would you tell the story then? It
Why would
doesn't
you
make any
say?
fucking sense?
Why would you tell anybody that like, oh yeah, I got chickens? If it wasn't like, bro, I'm gonna offer you some eggs here coming up soon. Like, I'm gonna need you to take them. But they said no, you can't have the eggs.
Yeah, apparently.
What do they have against eggs?
I don't know. Like I used to bring in eggs all the time that I would buy from the local grocery store, and then come into work and make them, and I'd share them with her, and she won't share her eggs with her fellow coworkers.
That
When you
seems
say-
so selfish.
That sounded really terrible. She won't share her own eggs with her coworkers.
Chicken's eggs.
Didn't.
That I
Didn't sound
mean,
great.
yeah. That's,
Hey, I didn't say it, Cameron. Don't get mad at me.
That could be taken out of context.
Yeah, that's what I just pointed out, and that's a joke.
I think you guys are just being a little bit too aroused with the
No,
You
no,
hear that,
I
Cameron?
genuinely-
That's the sound of backpedaling.
Yeah, I think he's the one that sounds that way.
Yeah, he's mad at how
I couldn't be softer right now.
Okay,
You could.
you denied it and then doubled down. You fucking politician.
Double down like KFC, motherfucker.
Jesus Christ.
Speaking of chickens,
Not a sponsor. Could be though. Famous bowls are pretty good. Matthew, hot take. How you
Hot
like-
take. How do you think people that live in Kentucky go to Kentucky Fried Chicken?
I don't know because they got KFC in like where Germany, shit like
All
that.
over the
world.
place. Yeah.
Europe, yeah.
it's the only reason most people
I would
like even think of Kentucky. That and
I-
the Derby,
KFC
which actually is next
Be
weekend.
fucking good. I hate it now. It's so fucking nasty.
Why do you keep whispering?
Yeah,
I
like-
don't know. It's
you-
fucking nasty.
No, I think-
Do I have to talk up like this?
I mean, you don't have to scream because that'll create more slapback,
You
but
could
definitely
talk
like
to us.
normal,
to
you know,
like-
You
talking
talk
voice.
to us like normal fucking people.
I'm a
You don't have to
fucking-
be like this.
Why am I like?
I don't know. That's what
I
we
don't
were just
know.
asking.
I don't know why I'm one or the other.
Anyway, Matthew, back to
don't know
your.
how to-
That's perfect.
Do Kentucky
Just like closer to the
like
mic.
KFC?
Right here.
Yeah,
You guys done?
No.
I'm just trying to get Cameron to participate in the podcast without whispering or blowing out.
Brandon, Cameron's an adult. He's got to figure it out. This isn't the first 10 episodes no more.
All right. So, anyways, what were you asking Matthew about? I assume KFC.
No, he was saying, do you think people in Kentucky think KFC's like good or what?
I don't know. Should we call somebody from Kentucky?
I'm assuming you have a friend in Ukraine. Do you have a friend in Kentucky as well?
Yeah, Jimmy Jim. He walks with a limp. Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Matthew, this
He's
is
a really tall hippie guy. He lives in Louisville.
nice.
He lives in Louisville.
Louisville?
No, I'm pretty sure they pronounce it Louisville.
Louisville.
Yeah, I heard you. I heard you're supposed to pronounce it like you have a mouthful of spit.
Louisville.
Louisville.
Lol.
Louisville.
Hey, Cameron, what's the state capital of Kentucky? Is it Louisville or is it Lexington?
How do you spell? Yeah.
It's Frankfurt.
Holy nice, you got it.
Hey, Cameron knows the state capitals. Congratulations.
All right. Well, speaking
That's
of,
because Joe's got a map over there.
I just remembered that, Matthew. This is a map that's slightly outdated. We don't know from what year.
No, and there's also a globe over there, but I don't need neither.
The
to know
globe's
what's what.
definitely outdated.
I don't need neither.
Yeah.
I don't need your neither.
It says it right here. Frankfurt's the Kentucky, or yeah, the capital of Kentucky.
Nice.
This has been
Hold on. No.
5th grade geography with Cameron.
Oh, we're just getting started. What's the capital of Maine?
Augusta.
My one of my friends actually dated a girl from Augusta, I think.
Augusta, like where the golf is played?
Nope,
No.
that's in Georgia.
Yeah.
Well, that's confusing.
Exactly.
Yep.
What's the capital? Is St. Louis the capital of Missouri?
No, it's Jefferson City.
What?
Yep. I mean, they couldn't make it Kansas City, so they had to
What
compromise.
is this Joe ass fucking state capitals fucking segment?
Apparently,
Well, I got
Okay.
the map out that you provided me.
Yeah,
know,
that was just
so
that way
you-
you could know if we
Yeah.
reference something, not that way you can quiz us on geography.
You guys both know that I think out loud. Come
I
on.
also see this.
Okay,
map.
Ed Sheeran.
I want to look at this map.
No, Cameron, this was a map obtained by Joe, and it was given to Joe in the trust to never let Cameron see it. That's that's weird that you would ask.
I think it's
for it
written
now.
on the back.
Matthew said
That would have been the dopest magic trick of all time.
I know.
Matthew said, and I quote, Cameron can't figure out where in the United States I buried my treasure.
I want to know where in the world is Carmen San Diego.
I loved that thing.
Wait,
There's a
that's
video
your
game.
treasure map.
Is it on the? No, the treasure map's on the back of the Declaration. Come on.
You remember the song?
Oh my
Where
gosh.
in the
That
world
movie
is
sucks.
Carmen San Diego?
In the world. And it just gets your shoulders moving.
Yeah, I love that show.
Dude, that shit was dope. It was my grandpa had it on his computer as a computer game.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think I had that computer game
Like
that I got
CD-ROM,
from
I
like a school
think?
program.
Yeah, I think it was a CD-ROM.
Big floppy disk, did you?
No, I remember the laser discs. Do you guys remember those?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, giant record-shaped DVDs. They're like, this is the wave of the future. Like,
Those were a thing.
I like how when you went to hit that, you did it away from the mic, but yet it was still quiet.
Why don't you do it on the mic? Why don't we see what it sounds like?
Yeah.
We did. That was the beginning of the podcast.
Well,
was
no.
awful.
Here, give it a rip now. We'll give it a second chance.
Nope.
You sound like an old lady on an oxygen tank.
Not that we have anything against old ladies in ours.
Or
I'm Darth Vader.
Or
Okay.
vapors.
Fuck, Joe.
Vape Nation,
Wasn't
bro.
making fun of old ladies or oxygen tanks. I'm just saying it sounded like an old lady on an oxygen
It
tank.
felt like we were going there. I'm sorry.
No.
Sorry, Matthew. That's my bad.
Okay, definitely don't breathe heavy into the mic.
Yeah, that part sucked.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Not sure you know how compliments work. We'll dig deeper later.
Was there any more like unwritten smoking rules I don't know about?
So rollers rights, pass it to the left.
I think Brandon do some research on that. We we
thought.
should be
It's
the
been-
authority on this.
It's been like 15 minutes since we brought that up the first time, and he did not he didn't pull his phone up. He was too busy.
All right. I was too busy.
Stoner etiquette from
According to him.
brotherswithglass.com.
Don't know you guys, but
Shout out Brothers with Glass. Yeah.
yeah,
Hey.
we'll get to know you.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.
Well, let's see what they got, guys.
Our media outreach department would ever fucking do anything.
Oh, Mark, we still love you.
That's actually Cameron.
Oh,
anyways.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I'll email you. It's cool.
Jesus.
Anyways, first rule: don't pressure your friends. This is really important because it never ends well. Trying to pressure your friend or friends into anything they don't want to do is a massive vibe killer, and all around not cool. Sometimes people just like to chill without smoking. Nothing wrong with that. Getting someone high that doesn't want to be is a no.
Yeah, that's bad. That doesn't always end well.
Second rule: pass it to the left.
Yep.
There are a few reasons why this should be common practice, besides the fact that it causes less confusion as to whose turn it is next. God damn it, I had a pop-up come up.
Oh no, cookies.
It's a pretty commonly known rule against
Just
smokers.
consent to the cookies, Brandon. Come on.
No, it
You accept.
was trying to get me to spin a wheel for some shit.
No, yeah, God, don't do that.
It's a pretty commonly known rule among smokers. The history behind it is really interesting. It all started with Rastafarians.
Yeah,
They
it did.
consider cannabis to be the wisdom weed.
Isn't that a religion?
Yes, along with using a chalice or chillum. Their prayers are offered to Jah, with the weed, while the weed is passed to the left. It is said that they pass to the left in times of peace, and they pass to the right in times of war.
Ooh.
The backstory isn't very extensive, but one thing is for sure: you don't want to be caught passing to the right.
Hold on. One thing's for sure about what? You don't want to be caught.
Passing to the right.
Oh.
Why?
Third rule: whoever rolled it lights it.
Rollers' rights. I told you it's a landmark stoner decision. This has been a thing.
This one is
It's okay. I mean, we all.
This one is pretty obvious.
I can.
This one is pretty obvious. Yeah. Who
I just
lit
wanted to get that in because that was the first half sentence. The person who spent the time and effort to roll the blunt or spiff for the group.
Spiff? No, it's spliff.
Yeah, there's a typo. I just want to point out that there was a typo.
Hold up.
That wasn't Brandon's fault.
Gets to light up first.
Yeah.
There's an asterisk on this though.
No.
No.
Yeah,
There-
for sure.
Because he spelled
Actually,
spliff.
there is one exception to this. Check out the fifth rule. Besides that, the person who rolled it rightfully takes the first hit. Skipping to the fifth rule.
Well, that didn't happen either.
Unless the weed was provided by the other.
No, actually.
Wow.
Fifth rule, Matthew. Newbie gets first dibs.
Newbie.
You're a veteran.
Ooh.
Fuck yeah, seasoned. I'm like an old skillet.
But
In reference to the third
Well,
rule,
that's actually
usually
a
the
good
person who rolled the joint or packed the bowl gets to go first. This is the one exception. When someone is new to the sesh, whether it's their first time smoking or they just joined the group,
Well, that doesn't apply for us.
Nope.
they
doesn't.
get to take the ceremonial first hit. Said person can always decline, of course, but it's good manners to offer.
Yeah, who the fuck defers to the kickoff?
But anyways, fourth rule: sharing is caring. This is a pretty simple and obvious one that we skipped because we had to go to rule 5. You want to make everyone in the sesh feel included. Hogging the spliff, they spelled it right this time, or leaving people out can bring down the whole vibe.
Fuck.
If you were part of a smoke sesh, be
Flamingo.
prepared to share, and that kindness will surely find its way back to you next time.
Ah, yes, there's flamingos on the television.
Rule 6: bring your own. Well, I mean that kind of goes against rule 4, which is sharing. I mean, not necessarily because
And what?
Bring your own so you can share.
This is according to who again?
I
What
mean,
was
this
it
is
called?
just weed etiquette, right?
brothers
Pretty
with
much.
class.
Brothers with Glass.
I
7.
mean, is this like
Or
common
seventh rule.
sense logic for sure?
7th rule: spread the knowledge.
It's pretty well established.
That's what we're trying to do. That's what we do here on this podcast.
Oh yeah, I guess we do, huh?
Yeah.
Fictionally.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we motivate in real life, Cameron.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
people read fictional books about wizards and shit, but they don't go around casting spells. You know what I mean?
I from time to time like to read.
Yeah.
You know.
It's cool to get outside
Well,
your mindset.
hopefully not anymore because J.K. Rowling's apparently a bit transphobic.
Well, yeah,
mean-
but see, here's the good thing is there's 1,000 million other fucking authors out there just waiting to be discovered that has cool ass stories like that.
Yeah.
It's all in the
agree.
production department that gets behind it and the
Like
producers
us.
and shit. Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, if you got a movie pitch, holler at us. We got you. I don't know what we'll
there's
do
a
with it,
movie
but-
series. that
Speaking
would
of
be great.
movies,
Oh yeah.
Cameron's
With Cameron.
trailer review.
Cameron is still busy vaping to the mic again, so
It saved Brandon.
Did you hear me change that up? That was really good.
I liked it.
and now bumping the mic.
So the trailer this week was Thor 4.
Love and
Love and
Thunder. The
Thunder.
trailer is finally
It's
out.
fucking crazy.
What's it called again?
Thor: Love and Thunder. Jinx, you owe me a dab, Cameron.
Love and Thunder.
Yes.
Give me a
Okay.
Coke.
I'm gonna try to help with Wax next time.
All right. This is your movie review. What are we doing?
Yeah. so tell us about
So,
Thor.
So Thor 4.
Thor
Thor 4. Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, we've said that.
Anyway,
we established it.
So this
Third time.
Natalie Portman is.
Hot.
Buff,
I mean,
buff Natalie Portman.
Natalie Portman is
Hold on.
now
Open
going to
invites.
be Thor, Mighty Thor.
Well, open
Almighty
invites.
Thor?
To
I think it's
Natalie.
Almighty Thor. It comes from a comic run
Yeah.
written somewhat recently by Jason Aaron's.
Is it really that recent though?
It was like 20. Like he was writing Thor from like 2014 to 2017.
Yeah, that's pretty recent.
Okay.
Especially in comics history, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
What are the top comics now, you think? You ever get any comic books, Cameron?
Kind of. Like
Yeah,
me
yeah, I
and
have
him
a
both
few.
went on a kick.
Yeah.
Spider-Man's still hugely popular. Deadpool's been a recent favorite.
I'm a little bit upset. I don't know where they went.
For a lot of people.
What, the
I
comic
think,
book
I
store?
think no. I have a few comics.
How many is a few?
Um,
Just 2 storage units.
Matt probably used them to
about
swat
like
all
a
the
stack
wasps.
this big.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yes.
Hold up. I'm reeling this in. Cameron, review Thor: Love and Thunder, the trailer. Tell me what you thought.
Well, it was very eventful. I like the color used in it. That's kind of like I love the art in the film. Like I love the aspects of how beautiful things are.
The visual effects?
Yeah, they just
The
they knock
cinematography?
they knock it out of the park. That too. Like it's just
Yeah, Taika
colors
Waititi,
they choose.
fantastic director.
It's so pretty.
Oh, this is a Taika joint?
Yeah, he.
Oh, shit, I'm on board.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did. He did the third Thor movie as well, Ragnarok.
He
taking over-
did Jojo Rabbit, and that was enough to convince me that I'd been missing out for a
He's
while.
Doesn't
awesome.
he play the rock person?
Yeah, he plays Korg in the MCU.
Oh, can you
Wait,
do a
he
good
plays
Korg?
Korg? I didn't know that.
Yeah. No, I can't because
Awesome.
my Kiwi accent is awful.
Yeah, he's a New Zealander.
But Korg
Jacinda.
Korg just goes
what
goes
he
around like,
is.
"Hey man, I'm made of rocks, but there's no need to be afraid unless you're made of scissors." That's just
Shit.
a little rock paper
Shit.
scissors joke there for you.
Shit, New
Thor.
Zealand impression.
Absolutely, but it's the best Korg I can
That
do.
was better.
Thor, he
That's
called
it.
me a dickhead again.
A deacon.
Hey Thor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
the
kinda
kid's
does
back on
sound
the
like
mic.
that.
Yeah, no, we love Kiwis, dude. Lord is a Kiwi. Steven Adams.
We're actually talking about Lord earlier.
We could all
Apparently,
be royals.
Jill.
We can't.
Apparently, Jill got Lord and Megan Trainor confused. When she was talking to
Who
Cameron.
did? Jill did?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's not
That's
even
a-
really close.
Yeah, that's a big stretch. But she was talking about like I don't really like Lord anymore because she did that song about how guys love bigger girls, and then she lost all that weight. I was like, for a second when she was talking about it, until Cameron mentioned the part about the song, I mean specifically in this case the song all about that bass. Like I assumed she meant Adele, who also lost a good bit of weight,
Yeah.
but.
Not that, we support.
No, I mean, be happy in your own skin.
Yeah, exactly. If you're happy doing it, do it.
Yeah.
Well, from a health standpoint,
That's your department.
I know. I mean,
I would encourage to be healthy, but you choose you. You do what makes you you.
Healthy is a broad definition. Go.
Yes.
Now, to disprove that, Matthew, with health.
well, shit, man.
Damn, I wanted to get some comments in on Thor because that trailer was super.
All right,
fucking
go ahead.
No, Matthew, do your health segment, and then I'll come back to Thor,
I don't.
and then we'll talk about Wasp
Boomerang.
I could talk about health
for a whole podcast.
all the time. Yep.
Well,
Good.
I would ask that you just choose sections.
We were at the production meeting this week, and we were outside talking to a couple of guys
Literally, I
that
was standing against the nearby wall talking to Ryan. I overheard
that were
Matthew.
buying Cameron a drink. So I never put two and two together until Ryan told me later. But then he suggested that the guy could have been hitting on Cameron because he bought him a drink. And I was like, oh, I never even thought about
Wait, he was hitting on me?
I mean, I didn't get that vibes from this dude,
I
but
didn't get that vibes. He was trying to hit on that girl.
Well,
he was
for-
that.
trying
Did
to
he
be
or
cool
did
with
he
us.
not buy you a Long Island Isamati?
Hold on, time
Well,
out. Cameron, did that happen?
It's because that's
It
what
did.
that's all he drinks.
Who's he? How do you know this?
The
fella?
guy that
I
was
mean,
hitting
that's
on
what
him.
he said.
Well, hold on, Matthew. Let's hear Cameron out. How do you know this guy?
some random stranger Cameron met at a bar.
How long were you at the bar? What was the hangout situation?
Cameron had been there a few hours longer than us.
Yeah,
By yourself?
He was already trying to
With
hit
some-
on this
with
girl.
some of
and
our
she
friends.
Kind of aggravated about it. And I was talking to her, and Brandon was
Bumping
talking
some
to her.
mics.
That's it. Don't move your arms again. The rest of the podcast.
Brandon was talking
Get
to her.
that straight jacket order, would you?
Yeah,
Even
it's on
Matthew
the
was
way.
talking to her. I don't know her name. But
So anyway, so then a dude bought you a. How did do you say, hey man, you want a drink? I'm getting a drink.
yeah, he was trying to be cool with me because he saw me talking to them.
Talking to
and-
chicks.
Yeah, and he thought I would be like, yeah, he's cool.
So he was looking at you as more of a cosign,
Yeah,
and you didn't know the fella,
not really.
and you were talking to. It was
And they were like, yeah, we've been trying to get away from him all night, and I was like, ooh.
It was one of those situations. Yeah, I don't
Right.
think. No, I don't think he was sitting on Cameron. I think he was trying to.
He was trying to get to them.
get Cameron to open him like, hey, come join us. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think it was that. But also,
definitely
too,
think it was.
I wasn't there because I'm never invited to these production meetings anyway.
I don't even know why I
You want to
brought
go to the
that.
bar?
I really can't.
Why did I bring that up?
Actually, I'm pretty sure Matthew texted you while we were on our way to the production
I
meeting,
did.
and you said you were going to pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe the quote actually I sent back was something like, I don't feel like being around people right now. It's really just trying to squeeze in some time at the fucking studio, Matthew, and maybe record
mean-
some sound bites and
Wow,
have
well,
some
yeah.
fun and stuff. But no, Matthew's too busy blowing off our secret meeting to go blow off me.
No, I did not blow off
Whoa.
you. Anyway,
You
why
blew
did
me-
I even bring up
you
the
blew me
production
off.
meeting?
Sucked in his
there was
dick?
a point I was
Cameron.
trying to make.
Grow up.
You went on one of your health spiels to the guy who was apparently not hitting on Cameron, and his brother, who looks a lot like Cameron, which is also why the guy started talking to Cameron to begin with.
Yeah,
This is confusing.
it is.
Blonde chick.
So, did
Semi
you
okay at
did you see the bartender pour the drink and then only you handled it?
Yes.
All right, that's a potential roofie situation.
He did not get Ricky Rubio. Got it.
No, I didn't. She handed it right to me.
No offense to Ricky Rubio. I love his play style. I was just making a Cockney rhyming slang type pun.
Leave it to the people that use Cockney rhyming slang.
But I did get very emotional. It was-
Because this guy wasn't hitting on you.
No.
So you got upset. Okay, so I got the
No.
story now. He wanted
No,
this
I
guy to hit on
definitely
him,
did not.
Anyways,
Definitely did.
health with Matthew.
and he thought he stood a chance.
Health
because
with Matthew.
He got
No,
the
you
wrong
said you
island.
wanted to talk about Thor.
No, you said you were going to talk about the whole health spiel you went on at the
And
production
then,
meeting.
and then randomly at the bar, like, where did that come from?
I don't know. I had
From
a
you bumping
point.
your mic again,
I
apparently.
had a point,
Remember
but
when
I
we took
can't
you out to
remember
your
what it was.
Did I just do that again?
Yes, you did.
We're getting a straight jacket.
Yep.
Sorry, Cameron. Sorry.
Back to the funny farm with you.
Put that on the Amazon account. We'll expense it.
Copy that.
I need to move the mic somewhere else to where I'm not gonna hit
Well,
it.
here's the fun part: is you gotta wait to the end of the podcast to move it.
I know.
So
It sucks
hope,
ass.
hope you're comfortable sitting there with your arms crossed
I'm trying.
because you put the microphone too close. Even though Matthew, myself, and Brandon told you, make it so you can move.
I don't think Cameron should be
I
allowed to
tried.
drink anymore.
You did not enjoy Cameron after adult beverages,
No, I do. He's just
so then why the punishment?
he got
Remember the high energy Cameron we had before the podcast?
Yeah.
That gets amplified by alcohol sometimes.
Well, haven't never seen that guy. That guy sucks. Don't care for that fella. I like my I'm sorry, I'm simple. I like my Cameron sad and chill.
I concur, but it's hearsay.
No, this is
What-
Cameron sad and hyper.
What did they hear us say?
Yeah,
Oh.
kinda. I'm like, let's fucking do this, and then I don't know. I get to a point where I just kind of hate life.
Well, your trailer review was stunning. I mean,
I know. Thank you.
jaw dropping.
Oh, now can we? I mean, the visual effects in that movie are indeed stunning and jaw dropping, just from what we saw in the teaser.
That was a rough
that
segue,
does
but
not
we
make
got
me.
there.
That does not make me want to hate life.
It's like a plane with one engine, Joe.
What happens then? Just
You just
Flying
steer,
circles?
All right
try
out.
to miss the mountain.
Fall right out of the sky.
well, no. I feel like can't planes nowadays, like passenger planes, they can chill off like at least one. You know what I mean? Like we ain't figured out the
They
technology.
can still operate with one engine, yeah. But anyways,
Thank you.
So, who wants to tell the story of the infestation of Studio G?
yeah, it's a good thing we moved when we did.
Mike,
I woke up on Friday morning and there was 3 wasps in Studio G
Inside,
inside.
Allergic.
Me and Cameron luckily are not, but
I don't know if I'm not.
oh,
I've never
Well,
been.
You should have went in and tried it out.
well, he did.
Yeah, the
we
perfect
killed two of them.
opportunity.
I did kill 2 of them myself, and then
Self-defense.
there was-
Self-defense.
there was
Protecting
4
your house
more
and good.
that actually came out after that.
Yeah, castle
So there
wall,
was
brother.
more in there. And
Were they
I think
circling?
There was, huh?
Were they circling? Were they talking to each other? Do you
No,
know they
were
remember
kind of
for?
on an
I think-
attack.
See, I think what happened is there was like 3 of them chilling around, and there was 4 of them in the hole that they were coming out of, maybe doing a podcast or something. I don't know.
Oh, good for them. See, we have already helped the world.
The wasp.
But I
Yeah, Wasp
killed one of them.
podcast. Yeah, why'd you? So we're
Stings
never
and
gonna
Kings
hear.
podcast.
Oh man, the what?
What is it called?
Stings and Kings.
I love
Who
it.
did I kill?
Stings and Queens.
Oh,
Come on, it was right
Also
there.
pretty
Bro.
good.
come on, honey.
There's no king bee.
But
There's
yeah,
a queen bee though.
Beyonce open invite.
Oh yeah, yeah, Beyonce. I mean, if you do have time, like absolutely, we would welcome you on the podcast.
I'm okay with that.
I don't see. I would be kind of like bummed out that Beyonce had time for our podcast.
But yeah,
At
basically,
this stage, we're still young. You know what I mean? Like, a year or two, I expect her
I
and
think
Jay
she's
to
a big
go.
weed smoker. Jay-Z though, he can come too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, bring the kids.
Hey, Mr.
Wait, nah,
Carter.
maybe they.
but yeah, we had an exterminator come out and check out the house, and apparently, so there was a hive in our gutter last year that is, I guess, still there or back again, and so
House maintenance. It's so important. Preventative maintenance. Clean your gutters.
Well, no, not only that, but I'm pretty sure the neighbors has like 4 nests.
So, what does
So-
the neighbor
so-
do to combat it?
I
They're
mean, the
not
neighbors
doing
gotta call
anything.
their own exterminator if they want to do anything about it,
Yeah,
because
Well, then you're just going to keep getting nests back in your place.
exactly. Right?
That's horseshit.
That's
That's
horseshit.
bad home ownership right
Take
there.
it to the city council.
Take it to the house.
Can't you?
I mean, I don't know.
Did you do that?
I mean, if you want to bitch and complain, I would just kill
We
everything.
could just take a Molotov to their yard.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
Oh my god.
No need to jump right to Molotov cocktails.
That's kind of fucked up, Brandon. That's kind of fucked up.
Oh, we're not even down the road of fucked up with Brandon comments yet. Come on now.
Well, I guess I did say something about microwaving babies at some point. Or putting babies in ovens? That's what it was?
Yeah, I thought we agreed to never call back to that again after like the 3rd time you called back to it. Actually, after the 1st time you called back to it.
You're welcome.
Matthew,
What?
why do you insist on drinking on the podcast like that?
I love drinking on the podcast.
It's not alcohol.
why like
it's- What is it tonight? What are you drinking tonight? Pepsi, Coke, Diet Coke,
Yep.
Coca-Cola.
Diet Coke from the Halifax kitchen.
Diet Coca-Cola.
Yep.
Why are you calling it Coca-Cola?
Because he thinks it's funny to call Coke cock like a 12-year-old. True. Which actually we did have a group of like.
Also, yeah, it's not. That's not that unfunny. You know, like it made
I
me
mean-
chuckle. I just
I mean, you say that, but we
was trying to get him to
literally had like a
It's
group of
kinda
14-year-olds
stupid, you
come into
know.
the pizza kitchen and do that to one of the servers, and she was not amused at all.
well, you know what? To each their own.
No, you. I mean, you really only do it. Yeah, to each their own. I don't know.
Yeah.
You do it in a comfortable setting where
Read the room.
nobody's- You know, nobody's gonna care.
Yeah, yeah. Know your audience, big time.
Yeah.
But-
I'm not gonna say that to some chick that and make her feel uncomfortable.
Matthew,
Mm-hmm.
what are you doing?
Nothing.
Matthew's once again turned away from
Dialing
the podcast.
some-
on his
no,
phone.
no.
Oh, we got 2 hands on the board right now. This is gonna be trouble.
Back up.
Who are you calling now?
Oh,
Told you
here
I'm
we go.
calling my buddy.
We are so far past this. Why are we?
I don't
calling
care. I
you?
want to hear it.
What do you mean
wanna
so
talk
far
to somebody.
past what?
Who are we calling?
I don't
Dude,
care.
this is so Esh.
Shh, just it's not Ash. Come on.
It's absolutely not Esh, and the KFC bit was like 30 minutes ago.
I know. I need to get tighter with these
You
things.
wanted to go back to Thor.
How did he know what I was gonna
That
do?
was like a segment later.
I think he was watching what you're
Who are
doing.
we
Call
calling?
has been forwarded to an automated
Good.
voice
Messaging
messaging
system.
Your friend doesn't have time for you.
Oh man, that wasn't
That was
very
mean,
nice.
Brandon.
Who was your friend?
It's Jimmy Jim. Walks with a limp. He
you
lives in Louisville.
Were you? Yeah.
I was
you don't
gonna
remember
ask
that?
him if he liked the KFC.
We got out the map and we did the thing.
I thought that was nice. Brandon, you can't be. Brandon.
I love this. I didn't know who we were calling. I didn't know what we were doing at first, and
I
then
was-
as soon as
I
it
was a
started
little-
calling, I got excited.
Uh-oh. I was not excited.
Well, now I know what to expect. What Matthew's going to do at a potential somebody answers. You know what I mean?
I mean, he's also just gonna.
Do you want to call Mark? Let's call Mark.
No.
Not at 1 a.m.
Wait. Oh,
Oh
God,
God,
no.
she's up, but whatever.
What else happened in the world this week? I think Elon got his financing, going to buy Twitter. They met on Sunday.
They're gonna buy Twitter.
Apparently.
And just like that,
Wow.
Twitter in the toilet.
Time of death of Twitter.
Technically, it's like the network effect, right? So,
What do you mean?
Like,
I mean, there's alternatives to everything. The reason Elon doesn't want to start his own social media company from scratch, even though he could just clone Twitter,
By the structure.
it's the network effect. People go to YouTube, people go to Spotify, people go to once they get it dialed in.
Twitter's an already established brand. It's like Google trying to establish Google Plus, or like Vote, that Reddit offshoot that a bunch of right wingers and pedos use because their content got banned from Reddit.
What's the thing called?
What?
I think it's called Vote.
Vote? I've never heard of it.
I think it's
So that's good.
That's yeah.
I think that's a good
VOAT.
thing. I've never heard of it.
Oh, boat.
Vote. VOAT.
Oh,
Well, I still have not heard of that.
it's pronounced coat.
Sure. I mean, it doesn't matter. You shouldn't go to that website anyways, because like I said,
So,
Yeah.
it's full of neo Nazis and pedophiles.
Well, Brandon, then please
Float.
don't bring up those websites on the podcast. It's not really conducive for what we're trying
Not a sponsor.
to be cool, man.
Well, I'm just saying that's why Elon's not doing it, because of sites like that.
But you gotta be informed. You gotta know what not to do.
Well-
Murder, bad.
Sure,
Passing the joint to the
time?
right.
Bad.
bad. Agreed.
Times of war, bad.
Bad. That means it's bad. Time.
Nuclear football, bad.
You know, it's actually not a football at all.
Oh,
It's more of a briefcase.
damn. 2 keys, Cameron. 2 keys.
Yeah.
2 keys.
And two, I believe, Brandon, if I'm right on this, doesn't the Army basically have the last call? Like
So
the
there,
Joint Chiefs of Staff or whatever, or the Joint
there are like fail safes in the U.S. system. It's not
Foreign
down,
Affairs
Why do
Commission.
you think they call it joint?
like it's not
I see what you did there.
it's not down to just the decision of the president. Like there is like a like chain it has to go
Yeah,
down.
fail safe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
That was the whole thing. Yeah.
But yeah, we got some political news, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah.
What is that?
So testimony coming out from the committee investigating the January 6th Capitol riots. Senator or Congressman Raskin
Hearsay.
Jamie.
called former Vice President Mike Pence's refusal to enter a Secret Service vehicle, quote, chilling. Basically what happened is after the rioters had entered the building, the Secret Service tried to escort Vice President Pence into an armored limousine. However, Pence refused to enter the car because he believed that they would drive off and take him off the grounds if he entered the car, and he wanted to stay there so that way he could resume his duties once the rioters were cleared out.
I don't give a fuck at this point. Mike Pence doesn't. He can't he can't save face at this point.
I mean, no.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
And
that
I'm not saying this is like a Mike Pence is a hero story, although
Well, I don't like. Yeah, I mean, I give credit where credit's due, but Jesus
at least he was
Christ.
loyal to democracy over
It's-
party
well-
for once.
Well, it's like, yeah, right, for once. Like, anyway, don't want to make the podcast too political. Sporting news: Liverpool beat Everton 2-0 in the Merseyside derby.
Well, yeah, like I was telling you before the podcast, I think the four of us could beat Everton in their
You
current
really
form
just
this
say
season.
that he didn't want to talk about politics? Whoa.
Whoa.
He didn't want to make it too political.
You're like on a 10-minute delay or something?
Always.
Is
No,
there
I'm
something wrong with his headphones?
I think so. I
okay.
think there's a really long,
yeah,
long delay.
That would
Really long
explain.
delay.
That would explain some things.
All right.
Anyway,
And
my
and,
Liverpool team beat fucking Everton, so good on them.
like I said, I think the four of us could beat Everton in their current form.
I don't think you could, because I'm not playing for Everton. Could you imagine the hypothetical situation where Everton called me up? It was like, Joe, we heard about you. We heard you on the Dabs and Blabs podcast, man.
We need an emergency goalkeeper for this week. You think you can stand in?
No, I want to be fullback.
But no. In much more important match news, Chelsea beat West Ham in the Cross London derby.
I don't
East
really-
versus West.
That's weird. I don't pay attention to Chelsea.
Still haven't been sold.
Still owned by a Russian.
Yep.
So we don't care for them.
Not with that attitude, Joe.
It's real can't do. Real won't do, if you will. Cameron, what are you drinking?
Body Armor Edge.
Not a sponsor. Is it any
Not
good?
a sponsor.
No, but I kind of wish they would be just because Kobe Bryant was one of their early investors.
That's what's up. Rest in peace, Mamba. But also, it's Ukraine colors. That's why.
Oh, yeah, or the Edge flavor is, yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. Slava Ukraina.
Here on Slava.
So do you guys enjoy this podcast?
Yeah, from time to
Yeah, I
time.
do.
Sometimes, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Do you?
I really do.
You like it?
Yeah, it's like the thing I look forward to, and it's I like providing good information fictionally for these listeners and providing value and entertainment. And I hope we all grow together. I want to just thank them again. I just want to grow together,
Sometimes I feel bad.
be the foregone authority and be the best at what we do.
And
So that way, when people talk about us, be like, I know who's got that answer. Those guys.
oh man, that's pressure.
No, not really.
Have you figured out how to cast your TV yet?
No, don't derail me here. But I want you to say, yeah, of course, it's Smart View. Duh. So I want to let you know what else is out there.
Right.
So I think if you want to be creative and you want to have a therapy session, get together with your buddies, create anything, you should start a podcast as well.
Yeah.
You chose us, but here you go on Spotify. Some new podcasts that are being released this week. I'm going to read off all the titles, and then you guys are going to vote, and then I'm going to go into it and then read the description.
How many are there?
I don't know, like 6.
Matthew reporting for duty.
Yeah, but I wanted you to see what your other options are, and then maybe we could tell them about, because it's all about support.
All right. Well,
You know what I mean?
let's see what you got.
The Superhero Complex. Friends with Mental Health Benefits. Oprah-demics.
Yeah, because that's what we need is another group in support of Oprah.
Border City. Malicious Moms. Perceptual Basketball. The Juice. And 17. Which one do you want?
What was the second one?
Friends with Mental Health Benefits.
No.
No. Third one?
That's the Oprah one. Oprah-demics.
No.
What was the one after that?
Malicious Moms?
What? I thought there was another one between those.
Damn, you're good, Brandon. It was Border City.
Yeah, that one actually sounded interesting.
Boulder City? Border City?
What are you voting for, Cameron?
I think that one.
God damn it, I really want... What are you voting for?
Malicious Moms.
Yeah, it's 2-2. We'll read them both.
Love it.
That one sound.
Okay.
It could go either way. That's why I kind of
What,
picked it.
what, wasn't there another one after that one too?
Probably. You ready?
Fuck.
What's the
I want to
blurb?
know that one real quick,
Hold on. What's the blurb on it?
Absolutely not.
please.
Well, Cameron, it doesn't matter because if you vote for that one, then we're just going to get malicious moms anyways because then we'll be outvoted 2-1.
Yeah, exactly. Math. Border City
all
is
three
the
then.
story of a journalist who in 1994 impulsively leaves her job and family in Washington, D.C. to report on Tijuana, Mexico, city commonly known for drug violence and illegal immigration into the United States. She expected to stay on the border a year, maybe 2, but her plans changed as she drawn deeper and deeper into the different worlds that converge at the biggest crossing points at the United States-Mexican border. Border City.
Okay.
Crime and friendship, building a life, journalism is shot. There's a new podcast.
Check it out.
She's
So that
talking
sounds like a
about
good
it.
one for true crime fans.
Yeah. Well, no shit, then I guess this fits right in too. Malicious Moms,
Yeah.
Torrid Affairs, Shameless Greed, Deadly Revenge.
Yeah.
Every Sunday, see how far some women went to help their kids and how others used motherhood to get away with their misdeeds. From college admission scandals to self-defense axe attacks, we take an intimate look at moms who took maternal instincts to illegal extremes. Malicious Moms is a Spotify original podcast. Parcast. What the fuck's a parcast?
Jesus Christ.
Is it a partner cast of a pod? I don't know what that is. There you go. So
I
this
like
one,
it.
Spotify apparently put this one together.
Yeah, that's
Just making up names, man. Shooting out podcasts. Malicious Moms.
I mean, pretty much at this point, if you come up with a name that's pretty creative and funny and catchy, you can name a podcast that.
Yeah, you seem to go for the 2-word titles a lot.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm simple.
Huh.
I don't like a lot of syllables in my titles.
Yeah, we got a nice, sweet,
Yeah.
short, simple.
I like,
Dabs and
I like
blabs.
our name.
Well, the only reason that it's Dabs and Blabs is because Blabs rhymes with Dabs. That was
Yeah.
just,
Yes.
that was just a
But
joke.
we're on a podcast, so we're blabbing. It's perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, I know.
Dabs and blabs.
That's why I came up with it 6 years ago.
Almost like it was meant to be.
I think it was.
Nice.
Nice.
Matthews.
Oh, yeah.
Poetry Corner. Matthews. Poetry Corner.
With Matthew.
Jump behind the bush when you see me driving by, hanging out my window and my Magnum taking out some putos. Acting kind of local. I'm just another local kid from the streets getting paid for my vocals. Here's something you just can't understand. How I could just kill a man. Yeah, Rage Against the Machine. Sounds great in a fucking car. Sunny. Weather's great. Everything's cool. Brandon.
So actually, me and Cameron were out driving around earlier, and I was showing him some of an album that I listened to a lot when I was in college, Wild World by Bastille. If I had to pick a favorite track off the album, I would probably go with Winter of Our Youth. That is a great one. But there's a lot of really good tracks on that album, just a whole lot of range of just like vibes and emotions and like just what they do with the instrumentals and the samples in it. It's really cool.
Hell yeah. Cameron.
It's 24 by Bad Flower. The guitar lick in it is super fucking sick.
How sick is it?
I mean,
Like, is it?
Emergency room?
it's like, okay, I only say sick because it says, okay, I'm sick on the album cover.
All right.
Joe.
Take Me Home Tonight by Eddie Money.
Take me home tonight.
That's the one.
Oh man, Joe almost loves Eddie Money as much as Meatloaf.
That's not even close. Eddie Money's got 2 songs that I can name off the top of my head. Meatloaf, I can name a lot more than that.
Joe, you want to name some Meatloaf songs for us before we go?
Isn't he dead?
I knew you were gonna do that. Come on, yeah, he like 2020 maybe.
The loaf went bad, huh?
Well, in fairness, he lived quite the
Eventful life.
yeah.
Former Celebrity Apprentice contestant.
Yeah, that's not his claim to fame,
I mean, he's done a lot of shit for love.
but he didn't do that.
Yikes.
He didn't do that.
Whoa.